I come across this wee homeless guy. He's wanting some money for alcohol at the saloon around the corner, and I'm like, come on. Arthur's like, I'm only kidding, you're no getting anything because we don't have anything in common. And he's like,
you're not kind, mister. You're not kind at all.
What the devil? Damn it! Leave me alone!
And rob him for all he's worth. I might just kill all the homeless people I see. Well, it won't be me doing it. It will be wee Arthur. I ride away and Arthur breaks his legs. That's karma for you. In fact, wait, that never actually happened. Anyway, I'm standing outside the church and Arthur decides to give Fingers a wee friendly punch to the face. But Fingers kicks Arthur so hard that his soul flies out of his bollocks into another dimension. That never happened either. We don't hit animals, we're not that sick. Only homeless people. Nah, we don't only kill homeless people. We kill people from all walks of life. I'm not very good at killing people yet, but I'll get better. Hee hee.
What are you doing here? Would you please just get out of just...
Shut up. Stay well away.
Christ!
I tried to run over the edge of this wee cliff for a laugh, but Fingers is in one of his stupid wee moods today because he's not had his morning coffee yet. More like his Irish coffee. Fingers is a mad alcoholic. So later we're riding about enjoying the sunset. Fingers has had his Irish coffee. That's what happens when Fingers is drunk. We come across a mob of sheep. Then Mad Fingers knocks one of them down because he stops for nobody. Plus, I'm pretty sure the locals have said bad things about this particular flock of sheep. Supposedly they're running about, breaking into old people's houses and scanting them during the night. That's a good horse. Miss Grimshaw talks to Arthur.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you.
But to be honest, he wasn't really listening. Neither was I. I have a wee bit of friendly banter with John.
Good morning, Arthur. Put in a good word, would you?
How's the vacation, Marston?
And you wonder why no one likes you.
Sitting around, getting waited on hand and foot.
When are you gonna grow up?
All right for some.
So we are questioning one of the O'Driscoll guys Arthur had his way with. I mean, spoke to a couple of days ago. We're asking him where the O'Driscolls are hanging out, but he's not telling us. So Dutch is like, right, okay. Cut his balls off for a laugh, lads.
You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you're kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastard! No, what do you want from me?
He ends up telling us where they are and says Colm Driscoll will be there. That's the leader. So me, John and little Billy Bob, let him lead us there. He's such a manky wee man.
Morgan, you didn't tell me what the O'Driscolls smell like before you asked me to ride with them.
I smell like a stall ain't been cleaned out in a month.
I'm having a wee carry on with Bill on the way. Because Arthur gets bored easily, I try and slightly shove him over the edge of this cliff. And he's like,
"What are you doing, boy?"
We arrive, kill some O'Driscoll scum, and that wee mud bucket ends up saving Arthur's life.
You alright?
Sure.
Colm isn't in the cabin, so Arthur's raging and thinks the wee dirty boy set us up. I searched the place because wee stinky boy said there's money. I leave the place exactly how I find it, because I'm a nice guy that way and I can't stand the sight of a messy cabin. I'm riding back to camp. Fingers is like, "Here, Arthur mate, get off and watch this," and proceeds to do some incline push-ups. Arthur's like, "That's actually quite impressive, you madman." But I notice somebody laughing and Arthur's like, "Don't ever judge somebody who is just trying to better themselves." And decides to shoot this random guy going past, because he would have probably laughed as well if he had seen it happen. So back at camp, I get no respect, as usual.
Arthur, stop pretending to look busy and sit down.
Yeah, you got that down to a fine art.
Strauss is saying people owe him money. Arthur's like, "Cool mate, I'll go and get it back." So I'm on my way to collect some debt from a guy called Matthews, till he's like,
"There's something funny going on there. Saw a bunch of nasty boys going in and none of them coming out."
Thank you. Maybe I'll go take a look. Anything else?
No, just that.
Well, keep looking.
Will do.
and Arthur's like, I'm looking at the contribution box. I put nothing. I feed my horse Fingers and we head out to collect this debt. I spot the TV licence crew. They're like, "Where you from?" Arthur says nothing and rides on. Then I spot a woman who appears to be stuck.
My leg's all numb. Please hurry. Well, aren't you going to help?
Again, none of Arthur's business. Then Fingers nearly breaks Arthur's bloody leg. Arthur's asking a guy if he's any paracetamol. And gets ignored. People can be so cruel. So I find this Matthews character. Arthur's like, "Give me that cash money or you'll be getting a finger up your in your eyeball." But he does a runner, so we chase him and shoot him off his horse. For a second I thought his horse's arse was made of steel.
Don't you give up!
He gives me a map and tells me where he's hiding the debt. And I hog tie him. Take him to the railway line as a bit of a laugh. Arthur's like, "I'm sure I can hear a train coming, mate."
Nice meeting you.
I do a wee bit of horse sliding and collect the debt that was hidden inside a tree. Arthur decides to eat some Funky Town mushrooms. There's nothing like riding about on your favourite horse in the sun. Hair blowing in the wind, not a care in the world with your eyeballs in a different dimension. But it's dark, so he decides to settle in this pleasant looking wee cabin he comes across. I have just about jobbied myself. Arthur tries to run out and get a video of it on his phone, and then realises that he doesn't even have a phone. Later, I'm trying to explain to this guy that I seen a UFO. He said he doesn't take kindly to conspiracy theorists. And would you believe the little dildo head started shooting at me and poor wee Fingers?
This is gonna change! You want me to put a bullet in your...
Wee Fingers was bloody terrified. I get back to camp and I'm getting a hard time because I'm not paying anything.
I've noticed you've stopped paying into the box.
Arthur's like, "I'll bloody pay to eat you," and walks away thinking he shouldn't have said that because now he looks stupid. I'm looking at the contribution box again, like,
Work to be done, Miss Gaskell.
I just cannot do it. Then I decide to give them a wee something. I'm bloody out of pocket doing this. Arthur goes for a well-deserved 16-hour sleep. Cheers for watching, have a good one, take care man.